What's up, guys? Cashman here, and today I'm bringing you a pretty awesome video. Now, the purpose of this video is to tell you guys, from my personal appearances, is if an iPhone 12 is actually worth it. Now, for those of you at home might be thinking, Cash, that's not an iPhone 12, that's an iPhone 11 because of the two cameras. Well, you'd be right in saying that, but because of the two cameras, but here's where you're wrong. It's got the square rounded edges like how the iPhone first generation SE and the iPhone 4S used to have. Big fan of that, actually. Now, for those of you at home might be thinking, why am I even making this video? Well, because for this, I'm opening my channel to a new variety of things. So today, I'm going to be telling you guys if I think an iPhone 12 is actually worth it. And to do that, I'm going to break this video down into different sections. Now, the first section I'm going to talk about, which is very important for an Apple iPhone, if you have one of these, is pricing. Now, if you were to get a normal iPhone 12, like the one I have here, you'd be spending roughly, I can't think of the price right off the top of my head. That's why I got my Chromebook right here with me. Now, if you were to buy just a regular iPhone 12, now keep in mind, when I say like iPhone 12, then I mean the regular iPhone 12 with the two cameras, because I get it. There's 4 different iPhone 12s. There's the iPhone 12 normal one, and then there's the iPhone 12 mini, and then the iPhone 12 Pro, and then the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Yep, those are the 4. Now, and like I said, when it comes to pricing, like if you're going to get a regular iPhone 12, like the one I have, you're spending roughly around $799 for this iPhone 12 regular one, and if you were buying an iPhone 12 mini, you'd be spending roughly $100 less from that. And yet there's not much difference between the 12 and the 12 mini except the size. That's literally the only difference between them. Now if you were going to buy a regular iPhone 11, you'd be spending roughly about $50 less for this. So that would be $749 is what you'd be spending for a regular iPhone 11. Now, if you were going for an iPhone 12 Pro or Pro Max, that'd be roughly like into the thousands of dollars. Like for an iPhone 12 Pro, you'd be spending roughly $1,000, and an iPhone 12 Pro Max, you'd be spending roughly $1,100. The only difference between them is just the size, like the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 mini. That's the only difference. And the problem is with these iPhones is they come out with different iOS updates for your phones. Like my mom, she had her iPhone 6S Plus for about 5 or 6 years, and it ran perfectly fine until we decided to upgrade last year. And it ran perfectly fine for her for all those years. And I'm honestly happy for her about that. Okay, and now for section 2. I want to cover what's the difference between these iPhones. Differences between the iPhones is, granted, the iPhone 12s, they have this 5G technology now, and they're also coming out with different colors or less colors than the other ones. But The only minor differences between these is just basically like the quality, I would say, and also the f-stop. Like if you took an iPhone 12 and then brought an iPhone 11 in, they'd be roughly the same size. They both have the bowling ball holes here, the different cameras. You got your wide angle one and one up here that works for zoom in. Hair on it. That's what this one would be. And of course with the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, they're basically just bigger versions of the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max. They're basically just bigger versions of the other models. And granted, they come in different colors. Mine came in black, some come in white and red and whatnot for iPhone 12s. And for the others, they come in Pacific Blue, Graphite, Gold, or Silver. Those are for the Pro, and Pro Max. That's that. And now I want to get into the third section. When should you buy a newer iPhone? Well, depending on your model, like for my personal opinion on a new iPhone, if you have one of these, then you want to buy these for my opinion, once every 2 years. Not 3 for some people, and not getting one every year if you're trying to do a review on it, or if you have money just to waste. It's like a car. Like you're not going to get a new car every year. And to be honest, for you Xbox fans, I honestly would not recommend buying the new Call of Duty every year, because they're pumping them out all the time. And that's like a computer. Like you're not going to buy a new one every year. Like you got to wait till if your computer's getting slow, or if your car's going to run out of steam or whatnot. But the problem is with these iPhones, they come out with all these different like iOS updates, which are literally, they'll kill your battery, they'll take up a lot of space on your phone, try to force your hand right into buying, the next model. But what's actually, kind of different between the iPhones, I mean, like the battery lives are a little bit better, the screens are a little bit bigger, the f-stop's a little bit better, and also they're a little bit more drop proof. But if you get a good case, then you're not gonna have to worry about that. I think the storage is a little bit better, a little bit, but there's not that much. Is it worth depending on the gigabyteage, depending on how much gigabytes you want, for the iPhone 12s now, it's 128, 256, and 512. Depending on the price that you get them for, how much gigabytes you want, then they're usually a good deal. But for some of them, is it worth, I'm grateful that I have a new phone. I mean, grateful because, with this new technology, they were going to be killing off the other ones. But for some of you, if you got, the iPhone 10 or the XR, or also the iPhone 11 Pro, or just, the Pro Max, are basically, the regular, iPhone 11s, I wouldn't waste your money on this right now. Because there's not really much difference. I honestly would hold it, if you have, if it's been 2 years since, you last bought your iPhone, I'd go for it. That'd be just entering a whole new world. If you have the iPhone 11 XR, X, XS Max, or what, and the 11 Pro or that, hold on to it, because then you'll know knowing the next one that'll come out will hopefully have some very significant upgrades. Now, but if you have the iPhone 8 or the older models, then this phone is for you. Now, I'm not going to completely trash it because they're actually very good, but that's actually it. I mean, that's I mean, that's all I gotta say about the iPhone 12s. But I would also, like, for me, like, for me and my mom, we got, well, I didn't pay for my iPhone 12, but I can tell, but I, I can just say for if I did, I know what would have happened. Um, for like mine, like my my gigabyteage for this, it's 60. It's a 64 gigabyte, and for this we're paying around $800 for these. But if you're just buying like the regular, but if you were to buy the other ones, like if you bought the iPhone 12 Pro for however many gigabytes, it goes up. Like at regular 128, it's like $1,000, and then as it goes on, it goes up by hundreds. I honestly, I wouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't spend that much on big amounts. Like if you got an iPhone 12 Pro for for 512 gigabytes, that'd be roughly around $1,300 for that. And this would probably be a little bit cheaper. But I got nothing else to say about it. That's all I gotta say. So if you guys like this, drop some likes on the video, subscribe down below, because we're gonna be back to regular videos on here. And if you're gonna buy the newer iPhone, just know where you're gonna go before you do. And we're gonna be doing some more reviews on here. I might actually do a review on my Chromebook or my radio that I have. I might be thinking about that, or even my own camera. So, alright guys, so that's gonna do it. Drop some likes on the video and subscribe down below, that'd be really appreciated. And also leave some comments and tell me what you think about this iPhone or any of the other iPhones. And let me know like what more do you want to see on here, and if I'm able to do it, then I'll do it. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. It's been Cashmere, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.